Welcome, day 20, my room. This is just going to be a kind of fun update. I promised in the post after day 19, I'm going to talk a little bit about police corruption and just some fun words and phrases of the day that we've come up with while we've been here. I'm currently talking to my girlfriend Desiree and Rick James, who is my buddy from Toronto. Good friend. That's a second shout out, Rick, so shut your mouth for the rest of the trip. Thank you. So yeah, we're in Manila. This is Friday night, after going to the first mall we went to. I'll put this down as he's still chatting to me. He has no idea this is going on. So we go to Green Hills Mall. That's great. And so we all get picked up, and we're going down one of the main roads right by the hotel. And the driver just pulls this crazy U-turn because the hotel's on the opposite side of the street. But unfortunately for us and the driver, one, I don't have my seatbelt on as I'm in the front, and two, a traffic cop is standing on the side of the road we just turned onto, and definitely flags us and says, "Hey, pull over." So they start talking, the driver, who shall remain nameless because, well, we like him, don't want him to lose his job. And this police officer are chatting, and the cop looks at me and says hi, or more like, "Hello, sir," in the very Filipino way. And lets me know everything will be fine. I don't believe him, but we'll move on from there. So our driver hands the officer his license. And they continue talking, and then it would be better if I knew what they said, because I think something transpired, but I don't know what. So we pull off to the side even further. He directs us where to go, and as we're pulling up to where the driver's gonna just kind of park the car, or van I should say, he's rummaging up in here in his dash area. There's a little lip like some vehicles have, and he's rummaging I see him grab some money. I'm like, this is interesting. I haven't put two and two together yet. So he takes this money and puts it right underneath the window, right where the automatic window buttons would be. And the officer still has his ID, or his driver's license, and they're talking and talking and talking, and there's some smiling and some words exchanged. And I'm looking over, and I see the license come back through the window. Okay, and we start to pull away, and I look over, and I realize the money is no longer there. Yeah. So we pull into the hotel parking lot, and I definitely say, "Hey, driver, there was some money there, and it's not anymore. What just happened?" And he just looks and says, "I don't know. It's magic." So most definitely did the police officer take a 100 peso bill to let us be on our merry way. For your reference, if you're converting to Canadian, that's a whole $2.37. But apparently that's big shit over here. So someone from the back of the van spotted him, the driver, of 50 at least, anyways, which is half of that. So $1, whatever the hell it is, 14, whatever. Who cares?
That was to cover the no seatbelt.
That was probably to cover the no seatbelt, yeah. I really don't think I was the cause. I think, as I kept hearing him say in Tagalog, and then sort of broken English as well, was, U-turn on major road, U-turn on major road. So he definitely broke something. He would have had to take us, the driver would have had to driven all the way to the police station to pay a fine and then get his license back with us in the car. So I mean, he definitely saved our butts. Very nice guy. Worth every penny we paid for him. So that's, yeah, police corruption. I later find out that you actually, if you're this was in Manila, if you're in the Makati suburb, you can't bribe anyone for less than 500 pesos. So which is like 11 bucks, 12 bucks. So yeah, again, cops are cheap around these parts. And so just to kind of leave you off, and I wrote it down on my iPod, so some of the funnies, so there was a comment about someone near someone else's deli meat. Yeah, Yes. I'll give props to James for the comment of, I'm not going to go skinning dipping, I'm going to, I chunky dunk. He's a big guy. So that's always hilarious. I fell asleep on the way to Manila, and apparently the conversation came up about canooning, or having a canooner. So apparently that's the new term around these parts, at least with our little inner group, of having sex, is having a canoon, which is also very, very, humorous. There was a comment, something to do with lizards in your panties. Panties, not pants. Courtney had a gecko in her room. Apparently there's more than one now, but yeah, Ryan found it and dropped it outside. Probably the best quote was Saturday morning from Miss Courtney Peters. And it says, quote, I didn't realize it tasted that bad till it was in my mouth, end quote. That is what she said, and it's not what you think. It was actually about toothpaste, you sick bastards. So, on that note, lastly, we'll leave you with look up Sisig, S-I-S-I-G, another local favorite, because you've already looked up what balut is. The Sisig, I'm debating on trying if it's prepped correctly. The balut, I've been called a pussy for, and that's fine. I'm still not going to try it, as I don't want to eat a little baby duck. So on that note, good night, good luck everyone. Hopefully something interesting happens on day 21. We should be going to bed soon. Goodbye.